All right. Hey, we are live. Let's go. Ready to win some games. A new strategy. It makes me very nervous to be crazy aggro. I'm basically turning into Drew.
Evan is going to put on his carry pants. Or at least attempt to.
Yeah. If I don't die. He's like, I don't care if you die to Jungle Gang. It's like, wow. Well, I do. It's like, I don't care. You need to just go in this meta, in how things work right now. That's how you need to play. Like, okay, well, I'm very uncomfortable.
Did he change up your build all that much?
No, he's like, I don't care about your build. I actually have been playing with it, but he's like, yeah, I don't even care. I don't even care. As long as it synergizes.
Fun. Okay.
Like, okay, so I haven't been going too crazy on the build. If I was going AD Teemo or something, fine. But no, that's usually Leandries, Cosmic, Nashers, Death Cap,
Yeah.
basic stuff.
Oh, okay. Well.
And grass. I'm going to go grass because if I'm autoing so much, if I'm always in lane trying to at least I get some health back.
Yeah, for sure.
But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Much love all. Much love all. Give it to the team. So I was making the presentation for Brandlytics. And there's a little bit of, I want to see what I've talked about in the past because the topic was just analytics.
Broad. Yeah, super broad.
Yeah, but she had posted, the person who requested that posted a week ago saying, can you do, and she broke it down what she actually wanted. So I was like, okay, that's what she wants. I'm going to ban Vhagar. Manko doesn't want me to, but I'm banning Vhagar.
What, you don't want him to get 1 million stacks on you?
He's like, don't ban Vhagar because it doesn't get picked enough. But
he doesn't get picked enough.
So he wanted me to ban. Who's your number 2? Like Yasuo. Okay, ban Yasuo because Yasuo gets picked more. But you know what? I'd rather ban Vhagar. I told him, listen, I'm gonna ban as soon as I'm out of this game with you. I'm banning Vhagar.
Okay. Well,
So
we'll see.
Vhagar it is. Anyway, so I was going through my old Brandlytics content, and on one of the slides, we had in a very first Brandlytics, we had breakout rooms.
Did we?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the very first Brandlytics, we had and it was on my slide, breakouts.
Oh,
and so I pulled an old Movement Makers breakout, like not even a breakout, like a hey everybody screenshot of everybody doing their thing. And so I used that as the demo for what. Oh my God, they picked Teemo. All right, that's fine.
Denied.
That's fine. We go Heimer. Unbelievable. Corey Reed in the house. We're ready. Hey guys. Hey Corey. Welcome, man. Welcome. We're doing things. Trying to get some wins here.
So is Evan going to be playing normal Evan with Heimer?
No, my Heimer's pretty aggressive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Heimer I don't have a choice. I mean, you can't play passive on Heimer. You have turrets and you just go push. So that's fine. Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but it's fine. At least we have an option. Anyway, so I pulled a screenshot of an old Movement Makers. Everybody, hey, and I put that as the on the slide of like, here's what we're doing now. And so I was looking at that, and I was like, oh my God, there's Drew. He had hair. He's not in his usual spot.
Gotcha. Okay,
oh no, Malzahar. Wow. All right.
Oh boy.
Actually, I was up against Malzahar. My 8-0-9 game yesterday was against Malzahar.
Yeah, Mal's. So back in the day when I played mid, Annie and Mal's were kind of the two that I would gravitate toward.
Well, I haven't seen an Annie in forever.
She is still like, if she gets any type of lead, like first like kill early, she can turn into a freaking. She is a crystal cannon, as they call.
Well, but there's a lot of champions. You give Diana a lead, give Katarina a lead, give AJ in the house. Hi there. Welcome, AJ. Welcome aboard. This is our first game of the day. Everybody's in silver except Drew. So Drew's got to carry us. That's a cool Xayah skin. I've never seen that one.
SSG?
Yeah. And we have a Gwen. Okay. Let's hope for some good stuff here.
Gwen, pretty much all new champions are always hit or miss. Like either they like super farm them on the PvE and are amazing, or they just are like trying it because they see that it's strong and meh.
Yeah.
It's usually how it goes.
We had one. I'm trying. I forget what it was. I'm trying Yasuo. First game. I heard it was easy. Great. Thank you for bringing that into my ranked game.
Oh.
Anyway, Corey, AJ, what's new? How you guys doing? How's your Wednesday been so far? Rengar, Malzahar, mid lane. Teemo top. Oh, and he's like Ignite too.
Wait. Oh yeah, he did. I'm sitting here looking at Bmaw.
Bma? That would have been a good combination. Bmo and Bma. That would have been great. I don't know why they didn't do that.
Yeah, Kog'Maw, as long as you don't let Kog'Maw farm too heavy, he is containable. But he's another one that, like, with his, he's got, like, a poison effect to him.
Nobody has a front line, so this will be fun.
Yeah.
Just everybody's going mega glass cannon. Who are we waiting on?
I don't know. I'm at 80 or 98%.
Corey, life's good. I'd be missing Zan hard right now, but I just had a call with him. Nice. All right. How'd it go? How was your session? AJ, all good. I watch your videos on Sadhguru. How was your experience talking to him? Do you like him or talking about karma? So I've done 2 interviews with Sadhguru. The first was in person, which was awesome in Toronto. He came here for an event, and I got to meet him, and we hung out by the water. And he spent time just before he flew off to his event in New York. And then we just had the one now on Karma, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Yeah. Something like that. Always fun. I love how he's funny. You know, I like how he's funny. I think the more he's got such a serious message, which is awesome. But the fact that you can add humor to it and make it relatable, I think, especially for a Western audience, they may not have had any exposure to it. So it's all new stuff. Oh, what do you need? I have fruit here. You want it? Oh, okay, yeah. Come get it. Here, no, take it. Before I took too much of Nina's fruit. Uh-oh. We're fighting. We're fighting in the river. We got to go aggro here. Awesome. I feel like we have a good plan. Nice. What's the plan? What are you working on, Corey? What's the next step for you, man? I got a good feeling about this game with Drew. Come on, Drew. Drew's locked in. He's locked in. He's got a serious face on right now. He's ready to. He's ready to carry us. There it is. Well, maybe not that face. I don't know. Come on. Yeah, I mean, I'm super fortunate in that a lot of these people I've never heard of. Like, I didn't know who Sadhguru was before people in my audience said, "Hey, you should do Sadhguru." Like, okay, who's that? So it's been super fun getting to know some of these guys, and his team was awesome. At the Toronto event, it was called Mystic Eye, and he invited Nina and I to come. They put us in the front row, and then they invited us to their event in Philadelphia, and again put us in a special section. So it's been great. It's been great seeing him on his mission, and us being able to be a small part of it. Oh, hold on. Corey said something. Working on a product. Zan's recommending doing a short ebook. All right. What's the ebook on? What is the ebook on? Oh, good job, Drew. First blood. Here we go. All right. How much of a role did you have in that one, Drew?
I got the stun.
Okay, so it's a heavy Drew involvement. We like that.
I also ignited.
Okay. I like it. Good job. Habits. Ooh, a book on habits. That's awesome. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So when does it come out, Corey? Ooh, Malzahar. This Malzahar.
What about him?
Just one of the few champions that it's hard to get a push on.
Oh yeah.
He's just pushing me and I'm used to the other way around.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of his kit is about
Those little spiders or whatever that those things are.
well, and the fact that his Q goes from minion to minion as it kills it. So it, like he can have like 2 or 3 Qs going off at the same time across an entire minion wave.
The book doesn't exist, but it will in 2 weeks. Nice, Corey.
There we go. Timing.
That's the momentum. Do we have a title? Working title? Plague, I think that's what one of his things are. Man, is Malzahar back into meta now again?
Not
happy
I am
about
not.
this. This is back-to-back Malzahar mid games I've seen. No title, just research notes. All right. What's the first habit that everybody needs to have? My bad. What were you doing, Drew?
I flashed because I thought I had enough damage to get the cog, and he was down to like 10 health.
Oof. I don't know where the Malzahar disappeared to.
Probably went top.
Oh,
Or no.
Yep,
Oh.
he was in the river. And he's going to try to kill me. But he did not. Besides your purpose of serving, meeting to these people impacted your life personally. The biggest benefit I find when I meet, ambitious, awesome, creative people is more just the energy. It's like another reminder to do big things. So more than any specific advice, usually I don't have I really want to get this question answered because I know their content. By the time I interview them, I meet them, I'm usually so deep in their content. Sadhguru might be an exception because I didn't know too much about him. I was researching, but I didn't know as much about him as some of the other people. But usually it's not one question I ask. It's just the energy. You leave I got to do more. I got to play a bigger game. I got to step up. I got to keep doing my thing. So whether that's Sadhguru or Brendan Burchard or Tony Robbins or any of them, they all have an awesome energy to them. Reflecting or creating a vision for yourself. Ooh, nice. Is there anything, any part of the book that we can give some guidance or help on? Ooh. Positive energy. That's why I come here. Yeah, I love it. You can get it through this. You can get it through videos. You can get it through meeting people. When you're around people who are positive and are doing big things, it just makes you want to do more. We don't have enough of that typically in our lives. So welcome aboard, AJ. Always good to have you. Okay.
Sona doesn't understand that she's squishy.
Good. We take that. And Malzahar is crushing me in lane here. But late game Malzahar is pretty. I guess late game Heimer is not a beast either. Okay. Gwen is losing to the Teemo. I don't know if that's a good thing. I guess that's not a good thing.
Ah.
Whoa. What's happening down there, bot lane?
Got ganked.
All right. It's okay. We're still ahead. We're still ahead. Honestly, I feel pretty good about it. Like AJ said, if I end up being around you guys, keeps me going and feeling accountable. All right. Nice, man. Well, you got an exciting 2 weeks ahead. That's a pretty manageable timeline. You know, it's like not, I got to get this done in the next year. You got a lot of work to do.
Just take some focus.
Yeah. I like it. I like it, Corey. Let's go. Oh, Poch Notion's in the house. Hey, everyone. Happy Wednesday. How's Mama Poch doing? We need our update. Our regular update on Mama Posh. Hashtag unbreakable campaign. Nice. What's up, Posh Notions? Oh, it's in her name, Unbreakable Campaign. Oh, nice. You put the hashtag in your name. I like that. All right, good job on Dragon there. Good job, guys. I feel life quality depends on people we come in touch with. It's true. What's that famous quote? You are the average of the 5 people you spend time with.
Jim Rohn.
Is that Jim Rohn? Is that actually his?
Yeah, it is actually his.
Nice. Jim Rohn. What a legend, man. What a legend.
He's where it all started for me.
Jim Rohn? Wow, that's a weird entry point.
Yeah, his 4-hour talk from like the seminar or whatever that he did. Found it on YouTube. Go figure.
You found it on what?
Found
YouTube?
it on YouTube.
YouTube?
Yep.
All right. That's cool, man. I did not know that. Most people don't start with Jim Rohn, so that's good.
Okay,
All right.
got
One
the
for
signal.
one.
Probably not the
Shut
best. of
down.
trades.
You guys are crushing on the CS, so that's good news.
Just got to be mindful because if Kog'Maw late can be rough.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Mama is not good. She's getting worse. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Her colon is bleeding. Her kidney is finding... Her kidney finding is decreasing. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. A lot of pain they can't manage. Oof. Sorry, Posh. If you want to bring her here for some extra love, happy to have her. Function. Her kidney function is decreasing.
Mm. Man, this Gwen and her pings.
What, is she doing a good job or a bad job on pings?
She's just been pinging non-stop forever.
Is that bad?
I mean, she is currently 1-3-1. You tell me.
Got it. So Drew is not happy with these crazy pings. Oh, snap. Good job, Drew. Let's go. Thank you, Corey, says Posh. Nice. Sending prayers to your mom. Hey, is there one sentence, like one word, believe, change your life, or one teaching? Yeah, but I mean, my parents, when they kept telling me, you're Evan Castrilli Carmichael, you can do anything you believe that you can. Anytime I failed in school or just had low confidence or something I tried didn't work out, that's what they would always tell me. You're Evan Castrilli Carmichael, you can do anything you believe that you can. Yeah. This is my one sentence. I sent her the link. All right. Last time she couldn't join though, right? So let us know if she's here but she can't join so we can give her a message.
Ooh, that was rough.
Uh-oh. What's going on, Drew?
There was a ward, and I was unaware.
Uh-oh. You had a lazy recall?
No, I was just clearly out of position.
All right. All right. She just couldn't chat. Wasn't feeling up to it. Oh, okay. No worries. I thought there was an issue with her getting in or something, but that's fine. Oh, I missed my stun. Unbelievable.
Okay, nice. Turn that around.
All right, good job.
I don't
Gotta hit those
understand
stuns. Manko would not be happy with me.
I don't understand why Gwen keeps asking for you to come to top lane.
Oh, good job, Drew. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Hey, welcome, Miss Gunn. Welcome aboard. What is this? We are playing League of Legends. We are taking questions. We are trying to get to gold. I haven't had a lot of. We've kind of stalled out here at silver, low silvers. We hit silver pretty quickly. But yeah, you have any questions? Pop it in the chat. We'll do our best to answer as we go. Team is winning. I'm not doing so well this game, but team is winning, so that's good.
Got him.
Nice job, Drew. I don't know where Malzahar is. So do you feel parenting is very important in life? Yeah, but I think even more important is self-education. There's people with great parents who've gone on and won, and there's people who hated their parents and gone on and won. So if you have great parents, awesome. If you don't, like, your parents are models one way or the other. Either they're a model to show you what to do, or a very specific model to show you what not to do, right? Jameson, Sebastian, say hi. Hey, hey. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Good to have you. We're trying to get some wins here. Oh, Bonnie, we should let them pick my next skin. In the next game, if I can play Teemo, we can have them help pick the next skin. If they're around. Tommy. Welcome, Tommy. Hold on. It's a longer message there. We'll get to it. I've been trying to overcome a nerve issue affecting the left side of my pelvis for years, which at times is overwhelming. I have faith I can overcome it. I get stuck in a nihilistic mindset. You need to surround yourself with the people who are doing it. Like, who's overcome this already? Who has overcome this thing? There's been lots of people who've overcome this already. Who are they? And how can you spend more time with them? Have them, like, whoever they are, follow them on Instagram, subscribe to them on YouTube, get all their books. I'd even, like, if this becomes your number one focus, I'd be putting their pictures on my wall. Like, see how I have pictures of people behind me on my wall? Those are reminders. Be around them constantly. Anything that makes you feel like it's possible, that others have done it so you can too, you need to be around constantly. And the people who are telling you that you're not going to heal and it's not possible, then you stop spending time with them. I know, like, one person who's overcome this. Research more. There's more. That's maybe all you found right now, but there's for sure more. There's for sure more.
3,000 gold. Take it.
I'm from Ethiopia. Wow, welcome. I don't know that we've had Ethiopia in the chat much before, so welcome. Good to have you. Let's go Ethiopia. I don't really know much about Ethiopia, so I can't really contribute that much. All right, well,
What in the world?
she died for it, but
I don't understand why she went so ham.
I think she really wanted to kill.
Yeah. missed.
Oh, good try. Good try.
That was horrible.
In doing this, I put my whole life on hold because no career or endeavor matters at all in this comparison. Yeah, so if this is all you're doing, and this is the biggest thing that you need to fix in life, then you have to go find more people. You can find more than one person who's overcome this. You could totally do it. Mama is listening. Hey, Mama Posh. Heard things aren't as good as they could be, so sending you lots of love, just cheering you on, giving a little positivity. Hope your Wednesday is going as decent as it can be. Every time Bonnie comes on the stream, we're always asking about you. First question, as soon as she showed up, it's like, hey, how's Mama Posh doing? How's Mama Posh doing? So we're sending you lots of love and healing vibes your way. Lots of prayers for you as well happening, so we're always here. Oh, you can't stun the Rift Herald.
Nope.
Once you started his charge, I guess that's probably what it is. Good job, Drew. Nice. Drew's a carry machine. Bot lane is taking over here. We like it. Until Kog'Maw comes online. What's your exercise schedule? So right now I'm actually trying to prioritize my stretching schedule over my exercise schedule. I've been exercising too much and my calves are extra strained. My calves have always been strained because I jump 20 to 40,000 times a day on my trampoline. But now adding running in on top of it, they're just extra strained. So I'm trying to find more ways to incorporate calf stretching. So I have my nightly practice, but I'm trying to add more when I take the dogs out. Every time I go to the bathroom, I do a downward dog afterwards.
Okay.
Maybe too much information, but downward dogs are great calf stretchers. And then even on a trampoline, like doing this. So I'll be bouncing doing this. I'm just leaning forward. I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but I find that helps. So yeah, just trying to incorporate more of that, more stretching, more calf stretching. Oof. I keep slipping into feeling like I'm not worth much because my life has kind of been going nowhere the past couple of years. We'll solve it, right? It's if you've only found one person who's done it, it's easy to get lost and feel like it's hopeless. You have to find an abundance of people, and you have to surround yourself with an abundance of people who are doing it to help make you feel like it's possible. Not just that it's possible, that it's probable. It's the classic Roger Bannister thing, right? From all the speeches and the examples, nobody could break a 4-minute mile. It's not humanly possible, and then Bannister does it, and then suddenly everybody's doing it. If you don't believe you're going to heal, and then you're around other people who don't believe you're going to heal, then it's really hard to heal. Great metaphor. Yeah, well, that's kind of where you're at, right? You have to. Everybody's saying there's no way you can run the 4-minute mile. Tommy, I can relate. I went through something similar a few years ago. There you go. I mean, I would join all sorts of healing groups, all sorts of be around people like Bonnie who maybe didn't heal from the thing you struggled with, but have healed themselves from other things. Right? Just for you to feel that healing is possible. And then that healing is probable. And that you're going to get this. and once you start building momentum on that, this is what happens, right? So you might feel like life is falling apart and you haven't done anything on your career and everything is kind of stuck and over. But here's what's happening. Well, here's what happens with oh, Drew. Oh, not. Oh, I still got an assist. Okay, good.
You're welcome.
Here's what happens with momentum. You've got negative momentum, right? You just one thing pile on top of the other makes you feel like nothing's possible. But once you start building some momentum in this one area of your life, it moves to other areas of your life. So once you start feeling better, holy cow, once you start feeling a little bit better, that's going to have ripple effects through your entire life, through your career, through your personal life, through your exercise, all of it. All of it. It'll have a huge impact everywhere. You just have to start building that positive momentum. That's comforting to hear. Yeah, right, Posh. You can always count on Posh to be encouraging, positive, optimistic, and she's got a great story to share. Hey, Pawnee, any update on the t-shirts? You shipped them off. Any feedback? I'm so fearful that I have some kind of permanent nerve damage somehow, even though it's extremely unlikely. Again, like, what are you surrounding yourself with? Most people will say that it's not possible, and it's easy to live in the land of all the worst case scenarios as opposed to saying, no, I'm going to heal. Feels good to get my head screwed back on tight. Hey, we're always here for you, man. Come back anytime, Tommy. It sucks when you're going through something serious. It sucks to be alone because your brain defaults to worst case scenario. Where to have a support environment, supportive people who want to see you win, really, really helps. Oh, who's coming? Rengar. Oof, where did he go?
Went invisible.
Oh! Nice. Hello, fam.
I have no idea why he just stood there.
Hello, fam. There we go. That's what's happening. What do you think one should keep in mind before selecting someone to marry? Do you love this person is step number one. And then can you grow together? I think that's actually probably the biggest thing. It's like, do you see yourself being able to grow with this person? Because you're going to evolve, you're going to grow, you're going to change, you're going to go on your journey. Especially if you're on a channel like this, you're investing in yourself, trying to get better. You're going to be a different person in 5 years. And is the person that you're with going to be able to also grow and change and keep up and learn and want to get better, or not? Because if they're staying stuck and you're growing, that's not a great recipe for anybody's happiness. You're going to feel like they're holding you back, and they're going to feel like they're not good enough. Oh! All right, well, sorry, Drew.
Yep. Yeah, it's okay.
Morbius wild in the house. I was hired after 3 days training, but despite this, I'm not upset at all. What? Oh, I was not hired after 3 days of training. Really? What happened? Biz card, care instructions cards today. They turned out awesome. Nice. Myself, due date is Saturday. So I thought you already sent them out. Am I making that up? I don't know why I thought she had already sent them out. Tommy Daniels, happy to help. Nice. Gotta love Posh. They told me I do not catch up on things fast enough, that there are people who learn faster. Got it. Well, it's just those kinds of things that you didn't learn fast enough. Some of those, it's not that you can't learn fast enough, it's just type of things, type of activities. But sorry to hear, man. I know you had a lot. You were super excited by it. But they'll be around too. What's next? Firedog Flames in the house. How much do you think exercise and building great physique affects one as an entrepreneur, respectively? Not a lot. I don't think it has a huge impact. I think it can, but I don't think it's. Look at how many. So I mean, look at billionaires, right? People have had tons of success, at least financial success, right? How much do they work out? Are billionaires in the best physical shape? No, right? For the most part. So I think what happens is momentum can take over, which is great. That when you start building personal habits that you're seeing results in, you're more likely to have that spilled over into other areas of your life. But I don't think there's a lot of people who are super physically fit and suck as entrepreneurs, and there's a lot of people who are super rich and have no health or fitness. So I think it's a great strategy for life, you know, and that you want to be healthy, but I don't think they're requirements at all. Sebastian! Uh-oh. Am I gonna die? Welcome, Sebastian. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oof. Don't die. Don't die. I need the back. I need to get out. I like those recalls. I like those speedy recalls. I think I was simply not ambitious enough for this job, but that's okay. I got paid, which is a good thing. I mean, I think you're pretty ambitious, man. You were coming here every day asking how to do better, trying to improve. I think you had more ambition than most of the people who go to those sandwich jobs. So what I think like a good takeaway is think about, what do you want to learn? Because I think part of the challenge was you didn't want, you were slow at doing cash register kind of stuff. So you don't want, that's not where you excel. So where do you excel? What do you want to learn? What do you want to get better at? Where do you learn well? How do you define happiness in life? Oh, this could be a good one to throw to Drew too. Happiness in life. So I split happiness between the short-term rush of things. So, watching Drew get a pentakill and carrying us in this game is happiness, right? Eating a chocolate bar gives you this momentary bit of happiness. It's great. It's delicious. It's yummy. Awesome. And I think that's good. I think those pieces are good to life. I think you need to have those thrills, those moments of excitement, right? So happiness breaks down to me to first part is excitement, but you can't live only off of excitement. If that's a pretty hollow, shallow existence if you're only chasing one excitement to the next. The other part to it that's more long-term is service, that you're helping people, right? You feel like what you do matters, that the work you do is going to have an impact. That's going to mean something to somebody. Oh, look at Heimer showing up with the triple kill. Come on now. I was dead for all of that too.
See, this is why getting a Zonius on Heimer is worthwhile.
It's definitely worthwhile if you know how to use it. That's the big caveat. That's the big time caveat. Anyway, that really saved my KDA. Thank you. So, service is the second part of it, the lasting part of it. To feel like you have an impact, that you're doing work that's meaningful, that you're touching people's lives in some way. We all want to feel that. So that's how big happiness down. The excitement and then the purpose. And when you have both of those, then you've got a nice recipe for a lot of sustainable happiness. What do you got, Drew? Happiness.
So I feel like a lot of it boils down to just kind of like, I think purpose is kind of like the underlying theme that is definitely prevalent. I always go back to the Viktor Frankl quote about, having a having that the fortitude to sit down and ask yourself the question what it is you're working toward, and just going for it. I don't remember the quote directly right off top now that I think about it.
All right.
But
there you go. Those are our thoughts. And, question, by the way, Mal. We didn't do that at the beginning. So, question. Hopefully you can go back and find that one. That was a good one. In a YouTube video, Bruce Lee said while kicking, bring in emotion. Hold on. It's getting rough here. Bring in emotional content, not anger. What he meant by emotional content. I don't know. I haven't heard that quote by Bruce Lee. Oh, Drew!
How did he not
survive
take like, any damage?
The heal? Was there a heal?
Maybe.
Well, I thought you had that. Oh, wow. What a supportive family you're a part of. Hey, we're the family you choose. Welcome aboard, Tommy. Anytime, man. And part of it is we're helping, and then you can also give. When other people are struggling, you give your 2 thoughts, your opinion, your perspective, your help as well. So nobody feels alone. Because we're going to need you every now and then for support too. That's how it works. You're very welcome. I love it. Fire Dog Flames in the house. Have you ever faced a problem with sleeping well? Any tips on how to get better sleep? So I think the biggest thing... question, Mel. Any tips on how to get better sleep? I think step number 1 is having awareness as to why you're not sleeping well. So what is causing the lack of sleep? So, for example, are you drinking coffee at midnight? That might be a good indicator. Are you constantly stressed out because of a negative relationship that you've got in your life right now? Right? That could be another easy reason. For me, I talked earlier in the stream about my calf muscles. If I don't stretch out my calves, they get jumpy at night. And then I wake up. I can't go to sleep with them. So I have to stretch out my calf muscles every night. So while you're lying there awake, you should do an analysis of, well, why am I awake? Why can't I sleep? What's wrong right now? Is it your mind that's out of control? Is it something mental or physical that's going on in you right now? There are some typical responses that people give. You know, don't have caffeine past 2 o'clock. Make sure you sleep in a cold room. Have complete darkness all around you. You know, the new James Nestor stuff is tape your mouth closed while you're sleeping. All sorts of fun experiments to try. But I think step 1 to help you diagnose the problem is to figure out, well, what are you actually struggling with besides sleep? Like, what do you think is the cause? It's just a little bit of self-awareness, self-reflection to figure that out.
Is that it? Is this game?
I don't think we have enough to end. I'm going to take inhib, actually.
Oh, yep. GG.
Oh, they surrendered. All right, there you go. Any tips on remembering a new script? I don't know. I suck at scripts. The best thing for me... So I was trying to remember the lyrics to 2 songs. Pata Pata, which is the South African song, and Jumbo Bwana, which I don't know where, what country that's from. Anyway, we're going to give Drew great shot, Colin. I really suck with the script really badly. So the way that I get over things, oh, come on, 99 LP, what is happening? What is happening? Anyway, let's check out the damage charts.
What are you at?
I was last in damage. 99 LP, silver 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that damage.
All right. Good job, Drew. Drew carried us. We're doing it. So how did I memorize the songs? I did it on repeat. I slowed it down a whole bunch of times. I practiced going kind of syllable by syllable, and then I had a lot of fun. I think if you can find a way to have fun, you'll learn a lot faster. Whether you're memorizing something, whether you're just trying to pick up a new skill, if you can. That's why I have music on almost all day. Most of my day, I'm like this with music on. Like that's most of my day, bouncing. I'm having fun. I'm listening to great music, and I'm Drew's fake bouncing. and I'm doing my thing, and it's a lot easier to be positive, to have energy, to remember things, to learn things. So how can you make it more fun? How can you connect that more to enjoyment as opposed to just seeing it as a task? And you'll find that you get a lot better. Evan, are you a Trump voter? I didn't vote. I'm Canadian, so I didn't vote either way.
I don't think Canadians can vote in U.S. elections.
Could not vote. I don't know enough about the policies, to be honest. I honestly don't know enough about the policies to make an educated choice. I think there's a certain way that Trump will treat people that I'm not a fan of. So that would be a strike against. But then I have to look at what are their policies and what are the records. And you vote separately, right, for the president versus your senators and your congressmen, right?
So like whatever state you're in, you're voting for whatever state representatives. So yeah, there's like the national presidential election, and then there are the state and local elections.
Yeah, so we vote for it all at once. So if you're voting for, you can't just vote. So we have a prime minister, not a president, but we would vote. We vote for our equivalent of a congressman, which is also the same vote that goes towards the prime minister. Mm. So you kind of have to make it a joint call. Like, are you voting for the leader, or are you voting for who's going to serve you in your own community? So it's slightly different. And we don't get to vote in our senators either.
Wait, you don't vote on senator?
But senators don't really have a ton of power in Canada. Yeah,
you guys have like a parliamentary system.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know enough about parliament.
No. Okay, let's see if we can get a win. Okay, I don't know if Posh is still here. Posh, if Sebastian wants to help pick, or Jameson wants to pick my skin, it'll be up soon.
Also assuming that you've got Teemo available.
Yes, that's true. Okay, we're gonna ban Vagar.
Teemo got banned.
Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. We go back to why is Teemo? That's fine. We go back to Heimer. Heimer it is.
Well,
yes. How? Okay. Well, no. We can still. There's still some. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Posh. Wait. When can I pick it? Can I pick it now? No, when I lock in my champion. Okay.
Yeah,
wait. This is gonna be okay. So Posh. Here's what's gonna happen. This is gonna be some options for how. Basically, it's you get to pick what character. What I look like.
Skin.
Yeah, it's called a skin. So I'm gonna be dressed up as different things, and they can pick which one I'm gonna look like. Okay, I can't do it yet. You gotta wait till it's my turn. So stay watching, Sebastian Jameson. You guys get to pick. Was watching Dean Graziosi trading today. Okay. Trading. I don't know what he was trading.
Maybe training.
Oh, training. That probably makes more sense. Would you be able to bring him into Movie Makers training someday? Maybe. I haven't done any guest stuff. There might be. Maybe it's a special day. Okay, here we go. Posh, here we go. Okay, look. Pick one of these. Alien Invader, Blast Zone, Piltover, Snowman, Hazmat, Dragon Trainer. I have a lot of Heimer skins. Pool Party. Okay? That's one. So you get to pick. I'm going to look like one of these guys. So go through it again. Alien, Blast Zone, Piltover, Snowman, Hazmat, Dragon Trainer, Pool Party. Which one? One more time. Alien, Blast Zone,
Pool Party it is.
Sebastian? No. This is Posh's son who's going to pick. Other Sebastian. Sorry. Sebastian Acosta. Posh's son's name is Sebastian. So he's picking. Snowman. Oh, sorry. Hazmat. Dog Trainer. They said Alien. Okay, Alien. Let's go find Alien. Okay, there you go. Alien Invader Heimerdinger. Just for you guys. Sorry, Sebastian. Sebastian's like, ooh, I get to pick. This is great. I promised Pasha's children, Sebastian and Jameson. Sorry. Oh, God, they left anyway. Okay, well, maybe we'll get Teemo this time.
Maybe.
They're laughing. Oh, my gosh.
Denied.
Sorry, guys. We'll try again. It's all good. Just don't do it again. Great. Great. The pressure is real. Thank you, Sebastian. Morbius, how to effectively analyze the data for a potential dropshipping product or niche. For a niche, I would have to start with what do I love that I would actually use. So, question, Mel, how to effectively analyze the data for a potential dropshipping product or niche. For me, I have to love the thing. I think if you're just looking at data and just trying to get into any business, dropshipping or otherwise, I think you're setting yourself up for a loss. If you don't actually love the thing that you're going to use, that you're going to sell, like would you actually use it yourself? Would you actually tell your mom to buy it? Right? And if it's a no, then move on and go do something else. People are too strategic and you don't love it. And then when it gets hard, you quit. And then you bounce to the next thing and bounce to the next thing. And you keep losing. Like if you find that you keep jumping from one idea to another idea to another idea and nothing seems to be working out, it's because you're just trying to chase hot opportunities instead of actually doing something that you deeply care about. Where the number one rule for success from all the people I've studied is you have to love the actual process of the work that you're doing. So if I'm picking a niche for drop shipping, it starts with, what do I use? What would I love to use? What would I be super pumped to attach my brand to start to sell, that I would love to make videos on, that I would love to share with the world, right? And if you actually love it, then you know where there's a hole in the market. Like if you actually love the thing, then you'd be saying, oh, I wish they had this version of it, or I wish people knew about this. What are you constantly telling your friends that they have to go off and buy? What are you telling your friends and family they have to go off and buy? That's the thing that you're so passionate about that you then turn into your drop shipping business, your ebook business, your coaching business, any business. Every business model can work, but without the heart attached to the business itself, you're going to lose. Night Panther says, please help me. We're here. What do you got? Pop your question down below. Jameson wanted me to tell you that COVID sucks because they can't play tag properly. I hear you. Okay, here we go. This is the real one. Jameson and Sebastian. Sebastian Posh. Pay attention. Okay, we got Happy Elf, Recon, Badger, Astronaut, Bunny, Superman, Panda, Omega Squad, Devil, BMO. There's a lot of these. And Spirit Blossom. Okay? Pick it. We'll go one more time. Happy Elf, Recon, Badger, Astronaut, Bunny, Superman, Panda, Omega Squad, Devil, BMO, and then Spirit Blossom. Which one? I'm up against a Fizz. Oof, that's going to be rough.
You got 20 seconds.
You got 15 seconds. Oh, no. I'm going to go Panda. I'm going to go Super unless we hear back. Let's go, Posh. Panda. Oh, last second, we got it.
Oh, snap.
That was close. They actually agreed on the Panda. All right, cool. Whew.
Oh,
that was close. Okay, Firedog Flame says, any tips on how to improve the question? Any tips on how to improve the relationship with your spouse and parents? So, spouse and parents go in two slightly different directions. The answer is still going to be communication. The difference is you need your spouse on your side to build a great life. You don't need your parents on your side to build a great life. Like, your spouse is the person you choose who's on this journey with you forever, where your parents are part of your life forever, but if they don't approve, that can't be a good enough reason for you to play small. So you sit down with them, and you don't just say, why don't you support me? Why don't you help me? Why can't you believe in me? You let them know that this is your dream, that you want to go off and try this thing out. And that if you don't do this, if you don't at least try, you're going to regret it your entire life. I think too often we default to just blaming and complaining and saying, well, you should help me because you're my parents or you're my spouse. And that just creates more negativity. So it's owning up your side of the equation. Communication. Letting them know that this means a lot to you, that it may not work out, but you have to know. You have to try. You have to give it your shot, because if you don't, you will regret it your entire life. And you don't need your parents to support that. But man, if your spouse doesn't support that, that's going to be a problem. Posh Ocean said I had to run back into the house. Posh, that was last second. There was 1 second left to make that happen. Some big fight happening here. Oh, Drew! Drew! Got him.
There we go.
There we go. There's the aggro, Teemo. Let's go. It's happening. Oh, but we lost our mid lane got fed. Please help me. What do you need help with, Night Panda? We'll do our best. Night Panther, sorry. Any tips on how to improve communication skills? Ooh, question. Any tips on how to improve communication skills? First off, figure out what is the communication skill you want to improve. Where are we starting from? Do you want to improve your listening abilities? You want to improve your presentation abilities? You want to improve your presentation abilities, cold call abilities? Like, what are we trying to improve? What's the communication skill that we're trying to fix? Next, I would look for training on it. There's so many people who train on it. I would start on YouTube. I would not pay anything yet. I would start on YouTube, get all the free stuff you can. What did I buy? I think I took Heimer runes. No, I did not. I took Teemo runes, but my old Teemo runes. Okay. Well, whatever. Runes don't matter, Manko says. Just play it out. So first is identifying what the skill is you want to learn. Next is working on getting some free training on it. And then the key that most people miss is you actually have to practice this thing, right? So there's so many book smart people, or you watch a video and like, oh yeah, that's what I have to do. And you can recite it word for word, but it doesn't mean you can still go do it. So I did a lot of training and got a lot of help on how to make better videos for YouTube. Oh my God, what am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm taking tower shots accidentally. Is he gonna tower? No, he's not gonna tower at me. It's mistakes. Mistakes were made. I did a lot of training on it, but it doesn't matter until I actually made videos. I had to make a video every day. I mean, 3 times a day I was making videos just to practice it and get better. And you're gonna suck at the beginning. It's not gonna be very good at the beginning. That's okay. You practice. You find ways to apply the thing that you learn. So you know, if you're gonna be making videos, you practice you're making your videos. If you're gonna be doing speeches, you practice doing your speeches. You talk to your cat. You talk to your plant. Right? Like you have to start applying the information that you're learning. So it's great that you're learning. We have awareness over what the problem is. We have a learning routine that we've now, adopted to make happen. But now it's application time. What are you going to do to actually apply this to make sure that you take that information that you learned and make it a natural skill set for you? That's what I would do. What game are you playing? James Bland, welcome aboard. This is called League of Legends. It's a multiplayer game. I'm playing with Drew, who's here on camera. Drew's he's playing the bot lane. Basically, the goal of this game is to destroy the enemy's base. And there's 5 people on a team against 5 other people. Oh my God, I took another tower shot. Good job, Drew.
Wow.
Drew's doing it.
We do damage.
And you're paired up with people from around the world. Actually, not around the world. This is around North America. So part of the challenge is you got people who you don't know that you're suddenly on a team with and who, likely are not happy with their life.
Highly likely.
And then you're coming and you're playing with them. So it's great. It's good. It's good leadership skills. It's good communication skills. It's good teamwork skills. It's all of that. I don't know where the fizz went to, but please help me. You got to say what you need help with. How to structure long-term goals. Long-term goals tie into the mission that you're on. So I actually don't have. I think the longer term you're out. Oh, question actually. How to structure long-term goals. So I think the longer term you're planning out, the more off you're going to be. So I think the solution is you have a mission. You have a vision for the life that you're trying to create. The mission that you're on. Like, what is the big problem that you're going to solve that you're never going to solve? Right? Figure that out. I think that is incredibly important. And most people never get that far. And if you don't have that mission, then you're kind of stuck figuring out all of these short-term goals that you realize, actually, you know what, like that thing doesn't really matter. So my mission, I want to solve the world's biggest problem. People don't believe in themselves enough. That's what I'm chasing down every day. I'm trying to solve that. I'm never going to solve that. I love the idea of having a vision so big that it's beyond you, that it's just never going to happen. And then you wake up every day and you try to make it happen. That's the goal. And then from there, you could break down into your smaller goals. But most of the goals that you set will be way off. Think about it. Think of, people ask me, what's your 10-year vision for yourself? What's your 10-year goal? 10-year goal? I have no idea. Think about who you were 10 years ago. That person could not, with any skill, predict where you're going to be right now. So what makes you think that in 10 years you'll be able to have that ability? You won't. So don't worry about having an accurate prediction over where you're going to be in 10 years. Instead, focus on the mission, the lifetime thing that's never going to happen, that you're going to try to make happen, and then what's in front of you right now. I think you have a lot more success, a lot more prosperity, and a lot more happiness by following that method. I was 12 years old 10 years ago. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, a 12-year-old can't predict. You have no idea what you're capable of when you're 32. Don't worry about where you're at. 32 is an old man. It's not that old. I'm 41. But you're going to be, you have no idea what you're capable of on that kind of timeline. So don't stress out worrying about it. Instead, focus on what you're going to do. Your mission, right? That when you're 100, you still care about, but not the specifics over what you need to do. The how will take care of itself. So basically do the impossible. Exactly. Because that's what you're born to do. You want to do the impossible. And you recognize it's impossible and that you're never going to do it. And then you still wake up every day trying to do it. That's it. What are your thoughts? A question. What are your thoughts on perfect is the enemy of done? That's where I'm at with the shirt project. I think I tried to do too much. And I definitely upped my game all around. Yeah, for sure. Perfect kills people. Perfect kills great ideas, kills dreams, kills your vision. You should always be trying to make it better and improve and add more things in and level up your game every time. And you have to ship. You have to get it out there. What I found really helpful is we have timelines. We have targets. Like I have to get videos have to go up. I have to get videos up. Uh-oh. I have to get videos up. I have to get videos up. Videos have to go up. So whether they're perfect or not, we're always trying to make everything better. Always testing. Always making improvements. Always. And it has to go up. There's no way that a video doesn't go up. So I would put a timeline on it. You know, you're trying to make it better. You want this project to be the best you've ever done. Epic. Awesome. I love it. Yes. And it's got to get out by a certain date. And if it's not up, I mean, that's not happening. It has to go up. Video has to go up. Or your t-shirts have to go up. I said video because that's what I do, but it has to go up. Has to go up. Has to go up. Has to go up. Make sense? I'm a recovering perfectionist.
I think it's Dan Sullivan. Done is better than perfect.
Instead of perfect is the enemy of done. Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a Dan thing or that's just a.
He says frequently.
Yeah. Great. Do you know about OKR object key results, which Google uses to set achieve goals? I do not. I don't think I do. Probably not. How did you launch the Russian version of your channel? A couple guys approached me, say, hey, we've got this idea, and I like their vibe. A lot of my stuff, like who do I partner with on ideas, is a lot of it is just vibe related. Like I like this person. I like their vibe. I like where they're going. I like what they're thinking. So I want to do something with them. I want to support them. So I think that was my first language channel. Yeah, it was. The first language channel was Russian. Then we launched Spanish. And then we launched, I think the Dutch one, which then, you know, did not take off. And then we launched the Japanese and the French And I don't know. We launched a bunch of channels.
All the channels.
All the channels.
So is the game plan for all of the other channels to basically just convert your entire library into those languages?
No. I mean, the
Or
entire
do you-
library is, that's too crazy. Think about how many videos that is. 10,000 videos? That's crazy.
I mean,
No, the game
You're
plan
l-
is to get as many as we can. I don't know how many languages we can go. It's also really more about finding the right people for every channel.
yeah.
Like, who's the right person? And people write to me all the time. Every day I get another offer. Hey, can I help you with your X channel? And I don't know. The vibe doesn't feel right. I'm not doing it. I'm coming down, Drew.
No.
Look at this.
What?
Yep.
You're ganking?
Look at this crazy roaming Teemo. Here we go.
What?
Do something. Well, we've got her ult.
Come
That's it.
back, come back.
Oh, we are doing things. All right.
See? You just had to let me bait him a little.
We're doing it. We're doing aggro things. That's aggro Teemo in the house.
Aggro Teemo. What? What a concept.
Aggro Teemo. We're getting two plates off of this too. Can you post your Indian channel here? I didn't find it. Look for hashtag Jai Hind. That's what it's called. Jai Hind. And if you do Jai Hind Evan Carmichael, it'll show up. That's our newest one. So there's not a ton of content on there. But working on it. All right. There you go. Teemo on duty.
Up 2, 3, 4.
Told you it was different.
For sure.
Good job.
For sure.
Much love.
We
Good
will
job,
take
Mo.
it.
How does it feel to see yourself dubbed? I like it. I don't know. It feels weird, I guess. I hope I'm saying the right things. That was also part of it. It's like, hey, I mean, there's no quality control.
Yeah.
You're basically totally trusting the person that they're doing what they say they're gonna do, right? I'm gonna get tower. Boom, let's go. So you're just totally trusting them. And so what I did at the beginning was I had somebody who I knew say, hey, can you watch this video? Especially when you look at Spanish, because there's so many different versions of Spanish. Can you watch this video and let me know what you think? So I had them do 5 versions of the video, I think. Are you guys backing? I'm coming. I had them do 5 versions of the video, of different videos. And I showed it to some people who I knew spoke Spanish. And I said, hey, what do you think about this? Is this any good? And they liked it. It's like, okay, cool. I like the people.
I think there's a ward in there.
Yeah. Especially when you shield me. Ooh, spell shield. Good job baiting that out at least. Who's coming? Is that Yi? Oh, it's Ash. What? There's an Ash in this game?
Yeah. She's
Ash.
playing.
Ash,
Oh.
Ash top? That's a rough game. You missed 2 of my questions? Sorry, Fire Dog. It's a little stressful. If you can repost it, to be awesome. You had some good questions, too. What topics do you feel you can give advice on? I don't know. Whatever. You ask me a question, I'll do my best. Oh, Drew. Oh, I gotta
Wasn't quite enough.
I got it back. Are there guys who dub videos? Are they the guys who dub videos for Thomas Frank and Charisma Command? I don't know. Maybe. I used to like to learn other languages. An easy way to learn new languages. What language do you know? I'm still working on English, guys. Actually, that's not true. My English is pretty good. My English is pretty good. I can get by in French and Italian. It'll probably take me, a week to get back into it, but I can get by in French and Italian. Apart from that, nothing. I think we're spoiled too. My dad loves languages. I have no interest in languages. And I think we're spoiled in that if you speak English, you can get by anywhere. Like even in small little nowhere parts, you can get by in English because everybody learns English. And often people are excited, you know, like when I travel and they see me, they're excited to practice their English because nobody wants to practice with them. So we end up just defaulting to English. So if you love language, then it's different because there are some words that just mean something that there's no English translation for, or it just broadens your creativity and gives you more ways to connect with people. But that doesn't float my boat at all. So.
So close.
Uh oh, Drew.
Almost got the Nami.
Make it happen, Drew. Come on now. I'm coming. Oh, I'm still coming. Why not? I'm coming. Third time down. I'm basically saving this bot lane.
Yeah.
Oh, Nami's got nothing left.
Yeah.
How's like, Sivir?
You can definitely if you blind. Oh. Got him. Okay,
not worth the shutdown on the.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh well, whatever. We're going aggro. If I die, I die. That's what Manka wants me to do. Mama Posh said this is a wonderful distraction for her. Hey, awesome, Mama Posh. Glad it's helping. Anything that helps. I remember when I had my concussion. Anything to help pass the time would make me feel better, and especially positive, optimistic, happy people. So, thank you. That means a lot. I'm glad we're a little part of your day today and can bring hopefully a couple smiles here. And you got to see Sebastian Jameson pick Panda Teemo. Look at my little panda skin. That's for you, Sebastian Jameson. You guys made that happen, and we're winning. Have you seen Captain Sinbad's parody videos? No, but parody videos are not my thing. I spend zero time looking at that kind of stuff. I'm sure it's great, but it's just not where I spend my time. Oh, Drew.
That damage.
Drew is dying here, Drew. What are we doing?
Oof. Man immune? What?
I once ended up hanging out around the city in Ukraine with a fellow American simply because I'm fluent in English. So language brings new connections and opportunities. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And if you like it, go all in on it. There's lots of opportunities. I think the utility is going to be decreasing, right? When we can get to the point where, I mean, we're already pretty close, where you can talk to a phone and it'll tell you what the other person's saying. Where we get that actually baked in, where we're wearing, you know, contact lenses or earpieces that just auto-translate everything everybody's saying, then the utility of the language drops significantly. The nuances can be really valuable. The art can be really valuable, but the actual utility won't be that valuable. So it depends why. For me, language is utility. I want to be able to speak and be understood. But apart from that, it's just not interesting enough to me.
Okay,
good job. Let's go. We're doing it. Who would you have dinner with, dead or alive? Question, who would you have dinner with, dead or alive? A.P. Giannini, my favorite entrepreneur of all time. He's on the wall behind me. He was the guy who lent money to people when nobody else would. He was the first person to want to give money to immigrants, where everybody felt like at the time immigrants were too poor, would never be able to pay off any loans. Here we go. Let's go, fam.
Oh my lord!
Doing Teemo things here. He gave Walt Disney the money to do his first movie when everybody thought Disney it was too crazy and nobody would ever watch a cartoon that was an hour and a half, right? He helped fund all sorts of these different projects that seemed crazy, that everybody said would never work, and every bank said no, but he went and did it. So that's who I'd have dinner with. I don't know what I would ask him. Of all the people that I've kind of researched, I have the least amount of info on him because there's only a couple books that are written by him, and there's no videos of him. So I'd have to go back and just ask him all the basic questions like, hey, you know, what's your story? Why do you do this? You know, all of the like boring, usual questions that people get asked. So, who would you have dinner with, Drew, dead or alive?
GG. Oh, snap.
They surrendered. Oh, my goodness. We are on a roll here. Let's go, Drew.
Who would I have dinner with, dead or alive? I don't know if I have a good answer for that.
Really? Oh, we got promoted. Look at that. Silver 3.
Oh, snap. There we go.
So are Sebastian and Jameson then Baby Posh? You got Mama Posh and Baby Posh. Baby Poshes. Thanks to the Baby Poshes, we did it.
There we go. Nailed it.
Wow, this Wukong went crazy.
I know, the Wukong, man. Super, super crazy.
That's pretty good. 4-1 in a 20-minute game. I'm not even supposed to turn online till later. All right. Let's go.
Wow. It's like 2 of the fastest games ever.
Yeah. So no answer, Drew? Dead or alive? How about Evan Carmichael? We've never had dinner together.
Yeah, no, we have not had dinner.
Wait, have we even met in person?
No,
never.
We were in the same city for a 24-hour period of time, but other than that,
yeah. Wow, I've never met Drew.
Yet.
We'll have to see. When I meet him, is like did the expectations match up? You know, I've heard all these great things.
You're probably going to look at me and be like, "Wait, you're that tall?"
How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
I'm 6'1", so it's not that bad.
Okay,
that's close enough.
I don't know. When I met Garrett for the first time, I'm like, "Oh, you're like a good 6 inches shorter than me. That's interesting." Did not anticipate that.
I was 6'1", but I think with all my running and everything, my calves shrunk me. So.
Calves shrunk you? Is that a?
Yeah, if your calves get too tight, you shrink.
Okay.
Pulls you down.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's new.
Have you ever been to Australia? Question: have you ever been to Australia? I have not been to Australia. My sister's been to Australia. She spent a month there after getting married, but I have never been to Australia. So that'll be fun at some point. Nothing's ever brought me there. Australia is basically other side of the world from where I am. So the flight to get there is bonkers. And there's so much to see there. It kind of feels sad to just fly in and fly out, right? You got to spend, a month there at least to really get everything. So yeah, I haven't been yet, but I'm sure at some point we'll get there. Teemo is banned by our own team. Sadness. All right, it's fine. We go Heimer. Okay, we're going back to Alien Heimer for you, Posh, for the kids, for baby Poshes. What about you, Drew? Have you been to Australia?
Have not been to Australia. So let's see. Countries I've been to are Japan, Norway, Austria, Germany, Switzerland. I have been to Canada.
Nice.
I've been to Mexico. Anywhere else? I've been to France.
Oh my God, Malzahar again. What's happening with Malzahar? Malzahar might be getting banned. Did he get buffed or something?
I don't know. Malz.
That's crazy. Oh, now people want to know where I've been. India or Africa? I haven't been to India. Africa? I've been to... where did I go in Africa? I'm blanking. I've been to Africa. What's across the border from Italy? Northern Africa. Tunisia?
Oh, I am not sure.
Hold on, I gotta look that up. Where is Tunisia? I think if I got it.
So the last change...
Africa. I've been to Tunisia. Maybe somewhere else. India, no, not yet.
So the last changes to
Malzahar.
The last changes that actually affected his kit was patch 10.18. There were some quality of life changes in 11.11, but it's been forever since he's been touched. So
non-stop pick and solo queue.
I don't know.
All right. Posh, got a call. Who'd you say thanks to the boys, though? Awesome. No problem. We're playing Alien Heimerdinger again. I don't know if they're still watching, but for them, Actually, you know what? Let's go. Let's go give other Sebastian some love. Other Sebastian wanted Pool Party Heimerdinger. So, Sebastian 2, we're going to go Pool Party. Okay? Because he wanted to have some fun. So, this is for you, Sebastian Acosta Vazquez.
I don't even know if there's a Pool Party Lux.
Can't wait to see your upcoming interview with Jordan Peterson. That'll be fun. I don't know what to ask him. But that's usually my problem anyway. I don't know what to ask people. I'd have to get a vibe, watch their stuff. I'm just glad that he's back. He's healthy. He's making content again. It's great. Nothing on the calendar though yet. So we'll see. Have you climbed mountains? No. Mount Washington was the closest. And I don't know how big Mount Washington is. It's not that big. But I have not climbed mountains. Technology won't replace the whole depth of speaking the language. It's way more than just different words and grammar and writing systems. It's a whole new realm of thought. Yeah, for sure. It's an art. Language is an art. Like understanding language and using it, it's all art. But some people don't value the art. I don't value the art myself. I can appreciate it in others. I can appreciate that Drew has some words that he knows in Japanese that you can't express properly in English. It's just a different way of thinking. It's great. I don't care enough about that. I care for the utility. So that's why I have no interest in learning the languages, but if that's your art, I love it. Yes, do it. Go all in.
So, question of the day. Will we be 3-0?
3-0? That's what we're trying to do.
Could be one of those.
It's the first
days.
time on blue side, red side. I mean, so let's see what happens. How do I close this thing? Close league chat. How did you approach Matthew McConaughey to do the interview with you? Bo. I got a guy on my team, Bo. He books people on my show, and he also books people on other people's shows, and I invested into his business, where he's basically got a service to help people book people in different shows. And Bo is a master networker, and just you talk to him, you're gonna love him, which is great. And I believe that connection happened because he's at the same agency as someone else we did. I want to say Jamie Kern-Lima. I could be wrong, but I believe so. Jamie, I know from hanging out with her in Puerto Rico, and when her book came out, she asked if I could come on, or if she could come on and talk about it. So I said yes, of course, and that was organized through her agency. And I made that go through Bo, and then Bo recognized the agency and then said, hey, we can also have Matthew on if you'd like. And Matthew was promoting. It's also about getting people at the right time. So Matthew was in his book launch mode, right? I don't know if Matthew would now, today, want to do something, maybe. But he was in book launch mode. And we made it happen. He said yes. Sometimes they say yes. Sometimes they say no. It's part of the game. But yeah, Bo is the master of making those kinds of things happen. So, you want Jordan Peterson? You gotta put Bo on it, and he'll make it happen. I think part of it is, I mean, it's good and bad. There's no real I have no burning desire to have anybody on. I'm happy to help people spread their message, right? So I think with Peterson, I don't know what he's promoting right. I don't know that he has anything he's promoting right now. Maybe he does. I just don't know about it. I'm always happy to have a conversation, help people promote their stuff, and spread the message. But just to have a conversation, I don't really just like having random conversations. So
you like conversations with a purpose.
I like everything with a purpose, pretty much. Oh my god, this Malzahar is better than the last Malzahar.
Uh-oh.
And the last Malzahar kind of destroyed me. Well, actually it didn't destroy me, but pushed me in a lot. Oh my gosh, it's going to be rough. All right, let's keep going. How do you look at Steve Jobs? Hold on. How do you look at Steve Jobs' thought, if today were my last day of my life, what would I want to do today? If today was actually my last day on Earth, I would be doing probably a few different things. You know, I probably wouldn't be on League. I'd be spending more time with my wife and my family. as my final kind of goodbye for things. I would probably do something on YouTube though, but I think it's good just to help orient yourself. I think if you said it's my last year, then it makes it a little more practical of like what you should be doing. But any exercise that forces self-reflection, I think is good. I think most people don't have enough self-reflection in their life, and so a question like that is good to force self-reflection. A question like, what would you do if you had $1 billion? What would you spend it on? Right? The questions like that are good because it forces self-reflection. Because you could say, well, I want to buy my mom a house and I want to, okay, great. But then you still have money left over. Now what do you do? Right? You're not going to buy $1 billion home. So any question that forces self-reflection, I think, is good. It helps give you guidance. Even if you don't end up doing that thing right now today, it helps you feel like, oh, like this is something I need to start spending a little more time on, paying a little more attention to. If you were Steve Jobs' brother, what would you do? If I was Steve Jobs' brother, what would I do? I don't know where you want to take that question. Did Steve Jobs even have a brother? I don't know. I mean, he was adopted, so I don't think he did. But what would I do? I would do whatever I'm feeling called to do. I mean, the fact that I would try to get out of the shadow of being Steve Jobs' brother, right? It's like, okay, Steve Jobs did his thing. I'm going to go do mine. I'm not Steve Jobs' brother. I'm Evan Jobs. And I'm gonna live my life, right?
Getting creative there with names.
Am I? Is that creative? I don't know. Is that?
No.
I don't think that's where you wanted to take that question, but yeah, that's the thought that comes to mind immediately.
We opened the rabbit hole and went down it. That's all that mattered.
Like, what would you do with this phone he created? What would I do with the phone he created? I still don't know where you want me to take that. So that it brings you value. What would I do with the phone? Whatever I was called to do with the phone, right? Like, I'd be making videos.
Or maybe you'd be making phone calls.
Am I still Evan Carmichael, but I just have my name as Evan Jobs? Like, is that, what are we? I don't know where to take that question. I'll be doing what I'm called to do. Maybe it's using a phone. Maybe it's never touching a phone. I don't know. Everybody's got to find their path. Everybody's got to find their purpose. Everybody. And you get that, it makes a huge, huge difference. And if you got somebody in your family who's done something, most of the time you don't want to do the same thing. And one of the biggest blessings I think I have is that my parents never forced. I have two siblings, one older, one younger, both girls. So I have two sisters. I'm in the middle. And my parents never forced us to do what they did. So all three of us took very different paths. But we were never forced to live the life that my parents lived. So Steve Jobs' brother or not, I'd be doing what I love. Just download Built to Serve on the Kindle. All right. Hey, enjoy. Happy reading. Hope it brings you value. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. My birthday was May 20, so how many days ago was that? What day is today? 27th?
6.
No, 26? Yeah, so thank you. Did we do a birthday stream? We did, right? Yeah, we did a birthday. Celebrated my birthday with you guys. That was fun. Jordan Peterson's currently promoting his new book, Beyond Order, 12 New Rules of Life. Oh, first blood for Drew! You like that? We got extra excited on that one. Good job, Drew. Oh, double kill. Wow. Good, because when I'm up against a Malzahar, I can't really do much. Good job, Drew. Jordan's promoting his book. Cool. So maybe there's something we can do. I'll tell Bill. I mean, I can't remember the last time. So I'll often reach out to my friends when I know that they're doing something. So anybody who's in my circle who I've met and I keep in touch with, if they have a new book or something they're promoting, I'll often reach out and say, hey, happy to have you come on. You know, you want to come and talk about your XYZ. I'm not friends with Jordan Peterson. I mean, I'm not enemies with him, but I don't know him. I don't have his number. I mean, we know of each other, but I don't know him enough to say, hey man, hey JP, come on, Come on and do the. Come on my show again and let's have round 2 going on, right? So usually, that's why Bo's been great because Bo's made a lot of those connections. But otherwise, I'm an introvert, so I'm not really reaching out to anybody. I basically win off of marketing, so people or agencies, either themselves or their agencies, reach out to me to say, "Hey, Evan, we'd love to have whoever on your channel next." Like, all right, cool. I'm happy to take a look. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Happy to take a look. Drew, do you have any experience with making QR codes? Says Bonnie.
So I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of like different websites that like will like let you generate those. Yeah, I'm sure if you do a Google search for QR code generator, you will find several different options. It just depends on like what level of flexibility you need that QR code. If you're just trying to get it to like send a link, yeah, there are plenty of generators online.
All right, there you go. I like it. I like the customized Drew question. I like it. Y'all killing it. Y'all throwing down like y'all fight in the middle of the street in real life. Are we? All right, James. Thank you, man. I don't feel like I'm fighting in the middle of a street, but I mean, I guess I am. The League of Legends street. I'm 44. I'm getting old. I'm 41, so I'm not that far behind you.
You're only old if you're hanging out with 80-year-olds.
Or people with a really limited mindset. Uh-oh. Whoa. 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 I guess Malzahar is a pretty easy lane to gank, right? I mean, he's got no
yeah. He's got no escapability.
I think that's how you win. You need jungle pressure.
Yeah.
You just play safe until you get a gank. I made Empire on PC. Okay. I don't know. Is that a game? I don't know that game. I think Empire. I think of Age of Empires. I love Age of Empires. That was a game, guys. Age of Empires. That was Microsoft too, I think, right? Pretty sure that was a Microsoft game.
I have no idea.
Yeah, pretty sure that was a Microsoft game.
Age of Empires, Age of Empires 2, Age of Mythology.
I didn't get into that one. I loved Civilization, Sid Meier. That was epic. Warcraft 2. Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2. Was there Warcraft 3? I think. Everything until World of Warcraft I liked. Sean says I'm 29. All right. Cool, man. Welcome, welcome. AJ, can you suggest some career options to work on a laptop? I don't have any knowledge about it, please. Again, when you're looking at career options, you got to figure out what do you like and what are you good at. So a laptop is just a tool. There's so many tools. I mean, there's so many jobs you can use that tool for. And if you said, hammer, okay, you're starting to limit where you're going to be able to use your tool. But laptop is used in every single business. Like, what business can you not use a laptop? So now you got to think about, well, what are you good at and what do you want to get good at? So you can focus your efforts. And again, that sky's the limit, which doesn't necessarily help, but it forces more of a decision on your part than for me to say, you need to start making YouTube videos. Right? So what do you want to get great at? What do you love? What do you want to get great at? And then you can use your laptop to help you do that. I made one and connected it to my Facebook page so people can post their pics, but not sure if it's working properly. I think she's talking about the QR code.
Oh, okay.
Just test it, right? Can't you just scan it off any phone and you'll see what's happening?
Yeah,
with
as long as like latest version of iOS, if you open up your camera and hover the camera over it, it should pop up like a little link in the top of the screen. Oh, did he get it? No! So close. Oh, I'm probably gonna die.
Don't die, Drew.
Maybe not.
We need you.
Maybe not.
We need Drew here. Hey, I'm glad to be back. Brian Eccles in the house. Welcome, man.
Snap.
Welcome back, Brian. Good to have you here, man. We're gaming. We're trying to get some wins here. Actually, we're getting wins.
Yeah, we're 2-0.
We're 2-0, and we're winning this game so far. It's happening. How's Drew doing? 3-0-2. Drew is crushing this game. Let's go, Drew. Drew is crushing this game. That's what we like to see. All right, here we go. What else? Thoughts on timeshares? I don't have enough experience with timeshares apart from I sat in on a couple of presentations because they promised me some. Like everybody's at those moments they regret. They promise you some bonus, but you got to sit in on this presentation, and it just turns out to be this really awkward, terrible sales call that really nobody wants to be a part of. Maybe I just had a bad experience. So I think as a model though, it could work. I mean, the idea is interesting. I think there's just for those that the fine print matters.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So it sounds great that you get to share your time and you get to have fractional ownership in this place and all of that stuff. Sounds great. But do you get it on the weekends that you want to get it or the weeks that you want, or are you kind of screwed to get them on the days that nobody else wants? Are there any, hidden fees, taxes? How do you sell it if you want to? Like all of these things that nobody really talks about in the sales presentation probably, but are pretty critical. So if that's actually interesting for you, then I would really pay attention to the fine print. For me, I just can't. It never struck me as interesting because I don't see myself wanting to go back to the same place every year. And there are some places we can buy membership where you can go to different places. I just still felt it was too restrictive. I don't know. I wanted to be able to, if I want to hop on a cruise, I can go on a cruise. If I want to go to an Airbnb, I can go to Airbnb. It felt like I had more control.
And like when you do the cost analysis of those type of things, like you've got to you really need to ask yourself the question, like, if I choose to do this, what is the amount that I'm going to be spending on, like, if I were to annualize it? And how does that compare to like what you're currently spending on vacations? Because a lot of times you'll find that, I mean, we sat in one 2 years ago, and when I did the math, it basically meant I was committing to spending like $3,000 a year on hotels for 30 years. And it's like, do I actually spend $3,000 on hotels on a yearly basis?
My thoughts with all of that stuff, so it's like, follow up was, what if you had access to over 600,000 locations and cruises? My thoughts with all of that is, hey, if somebody else is making money off of this, I could probably just do it myself. It just feels like not worth. I've never really dug deep to look at it, so I'm not speaking from a big position of experience, pro or con. It just feels like it's not worth. Feels like if you go on a cruise, they have all their shore excursions where you get ripped off, right? I mean, have you gone on a cruise, Drew?
Yeah, once.
The shore excursions are just at least double what it actually costs, and usually less time than what you could get doing it on your own. Yep. So there are some business models where there's economies of scale. Like buying a membership, you get things at cheaper prices, right? I think of like Costco as an example, right? You buy a membership to Costco, and you're probably saving your membership fee just by your first trip. Like you get giant packs of everything, and they pass on the savings to you. They're still making money, obviously, but it feels like it's worth it. Where a lot of the stuff in the travel industry just feels like a ripoff. Feels like they're really trying to take your money, and there's no real extra value that's being provided. And again, that's just one man's opinion and limited experience. So
Yeah, and like I think quite honestly, like the reason why most cruise like shoreline excursions are, it's more of the convenience of them you being on their cruise as opposed to somebody else's.
Yeah,
And
the
that's
only time that I think it's worth it is if they guarantee you're going to come back. Like, it might be a long trip, and you might not get back in time for the boat. You don't want to, the boat to leave without you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I don't think it's, for me, never been worth it. Oh. Some do a one-off fee and have access for the next 80 years. Maybe it just doesn't feel like. Think about it. They're making money somehow, and does it feel like they're giving enough value for them making the fees? Right? I know they're going to sell your information to 1,000 different companies that you then get spam mailed to for the next 80 years of your life. Right? Yeah. Of all of, like, I'm way more cynical of that industry. It just feels very scammy. So I'm sure there are some good players in there, and I'm sure there are some heart-driven entrepreneurs, and I'm sure there's a lot of value that some people do provide. It just feels few and far between, and so I haven't really felt like it was ever worth it.
Wow, that's done.
I missed it badly. I didn't expect him to keep walking to me, but he's dead anyway, right? Oh snap! Listen, we have a perfect KDA here. Ha ha ha! Love it. All right, cool. Play World of Warcraft. I don't think that's geared towards me, but yeah, I never got into it. I don't know why. I don't like those kind of games. I love the Warcraft games, but not the World of Warcraft.
I went super ham on World of Warcraft. End of high school, early college, and then it was a main driver to. So I had straight 4.0 my first year at college, and then I had one summer semester that summer semester kind of blows because like nobody's on campus, so it's not like you can go and like hang out with people, and so when there's nothing to do, why not World of Warcraft? And as a function of that, I think I got like a 2.8 that semester.
Wow, Drew! What?
Yeah. Go from
holy cow, Drew!
That was the turning point, and I never played World of Warcraft again.
Wow.
It's like, oh, okay.
Wow. Okay. If you were president, what rules would you make? If I was president, what rules would I make? I would definitely try to have more, I think, self-awareness. Whether it's required reading. I think a lot of, think about the required readings that you have, books in classes. How much of that you remember or you actually found useful or valuable? Yeah, something about self-awareness for sure. I think it's super important. I would put more of a spotlight on entrepreneurs. I don't know. What else? What'd you do, Drew?
Taco Tuesday would totally be a thing.
Oh my God, Taco Tuesday. National Taco Bell stocks would dramatically go up.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a good answer. That was my comedic self coming out.
What would you guys do? Pop into the chat. You're president. What do you do? Of course, Taco Tuesdays. All right, people are with you there. Of course. People are with you. It's all about the KD. It's not about the KD. It's just about having fun. Oh, the KDA. I want to win. I mean, I want to have fun, and I want to win. My KDA really doesn't reflect win. It's usually how well does Drew play. And Drew's doing. You were doing better at the start of this game. What happened, Drew?
Yeah, I was
Just
what,
been feeding a
3-0
little bit.
and 2 or something like that. And then we had Party in bot lane, and things have gone a little south.
Okay, Drew's still gonna carry us to victory. Carry pants on. Let's go. Bring more funding to small business and tax the wealthy, plus free college and teach people to improve their lives. Bring more funding. Yeah, I mean, I don't think funding's a problem for small business. I think most small businesses would put the money in the wrong spot. I think the education is important. I think the mentorship, like how do we have a mentorship in community focus? I think is way more important to entrepreneurs or small business success than funding. Plus, bring financial education back to the schools. That could be helpful. I think that part of the problem is a lot of the teachers aren't happy with their life too. Like think about who's given, how many teachers you have like know their purpose and are really happy with their life. Not a lot. So these are like how many guidance counselors love their life? Probably not a lot, and they're the ones giving guidance, right? So that's where I'd make a lot more investments. I'd probably do less. This wasn't a school thing though, right? This was if I was president. I'd probably have less school. Like I think you learn a lot more outside of school than inside. In terms of practical knowledge, I think you'll learn a lot more outside. So internships, programs, having people actually lead activities and exercises. I think of most entrepreneurs don't really credit school as being the thing that really helped them. A lot of entrepreneurs sucked at school because it wasn't really designed for their learning. So I don't know if the president had the ability. What powers does the president even have?
I mean, executive orders in the US.
What can you actually do with an executive order? Because there's limits on that, right?
Yeah. There's definitely you definitely have limitations, but yeah, it's hard to say, really.
I don't know enough about politics.
Yeah,
I don't even know enough about Canadian politics, let alone U.S. politics, to make a judgment. I just think entrepreneurs are going to solve all the world's problems. So I don't really even worry about what to do as president because I think we're going to solve it. Oh, Teemo. I mean, I'm not Teemo. Heimerdinger showing up. Uh-oh. I'm going to die. Get him, guys. Get him. Come on. We got Lux. We got Lux power. Lux. Binding. Q. Shield. Bind. Oh, look at that. Look at those health bars. Holy cannoli. Good job, guys. Good job, Drew. Woo. It's getting tight. Not much he or she needs Congress approval. Not much? Yeah, okay.
That was nerve-wracking.
Question. Morbus Wild. How to get over regret of the thing that you didn't do because of the fear of rejection, of failure. You pour that into the next thing because that's a pattern that will continue to show up over and over and over and over and over again for your entire life until you start to do something about it. So you don't have to worry so much that it happened. You just have to know that it's going to keep happening and you need to go and fix it. And this is your chance to do it. Oh, I can't teleport to this ward.
Sad face.
That sucks. You can't teleport to those blue trinkets? I didn't know that.
Didn't either.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even need to use it that much as fuel, Morbius. It's going to keep showing up. So try to get into the practice of if you feel like you're going to get rejected or you're going to have failure, that you go do the thing just to show yourself. And every time you do that, you build that new identity for yourself, that you're the kind of person who follows through. School has become like a daycare for many parents, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh my goodness!
Yeah!
Oh my goodness! Has that ever happened, Drew?
Yeah,
Have you ever done that
Yes, I have done that.
from that range?
No, not from that range. That was amazing.
Wow! Somebody
Oh,
clip that. That's some
the,
crazy.
the dopamine hit is amazing.
Let's go, Drew. MVP. MVP Lux. Let's put that in. MVP. Oh, this Malzahar somehow got 13 kills. What? Wasn't against me, guys. You're the ones feeding him. Come on. Because of me being at home for such a long time, it's affected my confidence with talking to random people on the street, especially girls. I think I need just to get momentum going. Yeah. Listen, everybody's short on practice on many things. It's okay. You'll get back to it.
Oh wow, I'm dead. Oh. Okay, as long as there's follow-up, that's all that matters.
I got you. I got you, Drew. I got you, Drew. Oof. There we go. Let's go, fam. 3 for 1. We take those. Yeah, Morbius. Oh, who was I talking to? Oh, I remember. Okay, I'm not going to say his name. A big name guy. Just got on a plane and went on vacation for the first time in a year. He's like, getting on a plane felt really weird. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. It's like, yeah, I can't imagine that. Like, I'm picturing when I get back on a plane for my next trip somewhere. It's going to feel really weird. But
I don't know. So I've got a couple of friends who are flying down to Hawaii right now from Portland. And I was actually really surprised. They in their IG story, the plane that they were on was like 95% full, which was interesting. Now the requirements to go to Hawaii, though, you either have to have a vaccine or have to have gotten a negative COVID test in the last like 6 hours before you get on the plane. Like they do it at the airport.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. We get the Malzahar, so that's worth.
Okay, we'll take it. But yeah, it was interesting because like me and Lori, we just went to Utah. We were out there. That plane was super like 50%, no more full. And then last year we actually went to Montana. When was that? That was like September, October time frame. And it was eerie to like go through some of the airports because like they were so dead. But I would imagine things are probably starting to pick back up.
Overall, I improved a lot compared to when I was 16 and couldn't even not get nervous around females. All right, there you go. Now I'm a different person, just a lot of work to do. Yeah, and listen, you're not starting over. You're not starting from scratch. You leveled up, Morbius. That's where you start. There you go. I love it. Tommy, do you think we're nearing a World War III with China? Man, I hope not. I have no idea. I literally don't think about those things.
Yeah, hard to.
I hope not, though. That would not be good. But no. Oh, Drew. Nice job, Drew. Okay. Let's go. Come on, Jack. Let's get your stun on. Oh, didn't even get an assist. Come on. I hope not, too. Yeah, I mean, I also just don't spend any time thinking about what could go wrong. There's so many things that already do go wrong. Wow, Drew took like 5 tower shots for that.
I was trying to pick them off as they were backing.
You know, there's enough that can go wrong. you know, I focus on what I can control, and I can control my actions. I just spend zero time thinking about that kind of stuff. Gotta jump off. Last school night. Is school over? Is that it? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, end of May, right? That's awesome. Well, good luck, Posh. Thanks for the love. Sending extra love again to Mama Posh, Sebastian, Jameson. Have a great last day at school. I don't worry about these things. Gotta live my best life now. There you go. Bye, Posh. Stay safe. Oh, stay posh. I misread that.
Perfect.
Bye, Posh. Stay posh. I like that. Hey, I like that. That's a good sign off. Bye, Posh. Stay posh. Why not? I like it. Good job, Tommy. Tommy, how do you feel, man? How do you feel compared to when you came here at the start? Give us a 1 to 10 on how Tommy felt at the beginning, and a 1 to 10 to how Tommy's feeling right now. Oh, we got Baron. We take that.
Didn't have to steal it this time.
I'm 7-1-7. I'm low key doing stuff here.
Low key.
Well, I
just don't die.
because I don't know how I'm doing stuff, but I got the second most kills on the team. Let's go. Bye. Reach out on IG if you want to chat. Nice. Look at that. That's some extra love from Bonnie. How to read people? I mean, the default answer is pay attention, but that's kind of... I think so many times what we're worried about, like the extra clarity on pay attention, we're so worried about what we're going to say next that we're not actually paying attention. I think people actually are very intuitive, and I think you'll do a good job. We're just so busy worried about ourselves, and you spend half the time, if not, while somebody's talking, how much time are you spending actually listening to them versus worrying about what you're going to say next and how you're going to react? Like, I think at least half the time, you're not even listening to what people are saying. You're thinking about your response already. So if you want to be able to read people, you have to spend more time actually listening to them instead of being in your own head. And you'll get a lot better. Oof. Oof. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Is this the tower going down? Smells hard, man. I'm feeling excited about the notion of making a bunch of money in the near future with my laser cutter to afford the best healthcare. There you go.
Wow.
There we go. Stuff is happening, guys. Oh my goodness. Is this the game? Oh, I blew my rockets on nothing. Oh my goodness, fam. We are doing it. It's happening. GG. Wow. 3 games in a row. Combined. Wait, did we win all of our games yesterday? Oh, we didn't play yesterday. Monday?
I think we lost one. I think we lost one on
I think
Monday.
we lost one. Okay, Drew's getting great shot calling just because of the Baron still. He could have sucked the whole game, but he stole that. I went 7-1-9. Come on. That's pretty...
That's pretty.
Look at those deaths, man. That's great. Wow.
I am now gold 2. Oh snap!
I did second damage. You and I are 1-2. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That
Okay, we're
damage.
climbing, guys. Cool. GG, says Tommy. Yes, GG, everybody. Thank you for the love. Appreciate it. Been a fun stream. Always great getting wins, but great helping you, answering your questions. Thank you for showing up and giving your love and energy and vibe. Back on tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. Hope you'll join us. Come give us some love. Ask your questions again. Continue to believe. We'll see you then. Much love.